I know I'm going to get to confuse people already in the comments being like, well, hang on a minute, didn't you say you were going to stop RLCraft? And yes and no, that was more towards the previous series it spanned out too far. It got a little bit ridiculous, so I'm going to try restarting it, but if this goes well, we can turn this into a proper series with minimal breaks, just cracking on. I've been practicing a lot, I know techniques to level up quicker, just get things done faster, the different perks to get, and to make the game easier. You could almost say that I'm now semi-competent at RLCraft, so we're going to give it a go. How it pans out. If you enjoy it, let me know. But I'm going to be doing this as well as my hardcore series as well. So if that's something you like watching, click in the top right. You can watch the first episode of that. Let's just crack on. These intros, man, they take way too long. Now, RLCraft is all about your first spawning location. And as long as we're not in a ocean, we're good. Okay, this is actually really, really, really nice. Now, if you've never ever played RLCraft and you somehow wound up on this video, basically, you can do flint stuff first. I mean, I like taking a bit of gravel with me just in case it gets too late and we haven't got the other alternative, which is finding an area with a crafting table, which is preferable because you can skip the whole flint tool process, which I prefer to skip. But what we need to do is find somewhere to hunker up for the first day or two, because you can get away with making a dirt base, but that's not very good. Also use trees if you're falling a long way down, because they don't hurt or break your legs. Not that breaking your legs is really an issue. We've got sheep as well. We can create our first weapon. Always a go-to because you want to get a sleeping bag or something. So turn them stones you found on the floor, find a stick from a tree, make a little dagger. Nice! And murder some sheep for some wool. Right, there we are. That's enough for a sleeping bag, so now nighttime is less of a worry. We also want to find some leather to make a water canteen, and I know millions and millions of people will go, you don't need to worry about having clean water, but I can't stand the thirst mechanic of this game. You spend more time drinking than you do, like, fighting things, and you always end up dehydrated, and it gets on your nerves. So just make a water canteen and find some charcoal. It's not too much of a faff. Right, we've got a lot of rocks. That's more than enough to do what we need to do. So now we just need to run away from that because that's a dragon. The next process is to find somewhere to bunker down. And ideally you want to find someone that has a waystone, because if you can find a place to live that has a waystone, you can warp back to your home really easily. And they do spawn out and about. You're unlikely to bump into one, but they do exist, and if you're lucky enough to find one, amazing. They'll make your life so much easier, because if you die and you walk back to your waystone, you can just teleport around the map. It's really, really easy. I don't like how everywhere we are is freezing cold, though, and we're already getting way too thirsty. Uh-oh, Skelly Boy, and I think that's a magic same thing over there. Weakness Ninja, let's just keep away from them. Without a crafting table, we can't do nothing, and judging how we haven't really bumped into any sort of, like, house or anything, we're gonna have to go down the flint route soon. We're running out of time. You need to get a base of operations before it gets dark. This is quite a pretty biome. Not sure what this one is. It's got nice trees. Forests are a bit dangerous because light levels do drop down enough to spawn in nasties, and you want to avoid them. So I think we're gonna have to make flint tools in order to get the rest of our bits, because this is taking far too long and we're gonna run out of time. Alright, flint stuff it is. Don't know what that is over there. There's a little body of water. Just need one flint, and then we can turn that into a flint knife and get the flint hatchet, cut down some trees, get the tools we need, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your Fanny, and we can actually play the game properly. There we go. Convenient rocks over here. Now we just need another stick. So, please don't spawn anything nasty. Bingo. Now let's hope for some plant fibers. Like that. Now we just need another stick. Trees. There we are. And flint hatchet. Cut down localist tree possible. Fab. Turn that into planks. Turn those planks into a crafting bench. And there we go. We're now basically playing proper Minecraft. Right, now we can make some proper tools. Like so. And we even have enough for a bed. There we go. Now we have all that. I feel a little bit more confident moving on to try and find some sort of place to stay. Village would be ideal. It's not likely, but it's all about just getting going. Oh, that's good actually. 𝗙𝗢𝗄s are fantastic. There's even a little house here. You could stay here for the night if things go bad. 𝗙𝗢𝗄s are good. They don't fight back and they drop quite a nice bit of experience for the beginning of the game. So, murder all these poor little creatures with a tiny little dagger. Yeah, nearly at level enough to get specialization skills. It's not a perfect house, but we could cobble it together, I think, later on if we need to. We'll keep going forward a little bit further. Just need to find a waystone. That's the main deal. They do pop around. Oh, there's cows here as well. Oh, that's not why I wanted it to spawn. Gotcha. I was gonna literally say that there's a chance that you can spawn, what are they called? What's it called? Reaper, that's the one. Killing things can spawn Reapers, which is bad, but it's not a huge chance. You're more likely to get one spawning when you go to bed, for Christ's sakes. What's with all these destroyed houses? Can I just have one that's intact, please? I am going to steal these doors, though. Doors are really, 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 really useful. For more than just having them on your house. Okay, there's some more 𝗙𝗢𝗄s here. Again, we are running out of time. We haven't found anywhere to live. God, those green ones are bloody quick. Oh! House? Potential house. I think it might be destroyed, but it's still something. Right, now we can get a level 6 actually. We can get experience now from combat. So now we drop more things drop more levels when killed. God, that is... There we go. Okay, we're gonna have to bunk down somewhere now because it's dark. I'm gonna just go inside that little house. It's completely destroyed, but it's still shelter. Makes mobs less likely to come in and fuck you up, so I'll take it. It don't got no loot, but we can just set our spawn here. Don't need an upstairs, we just need the walls to be complete. So I'm gonna steal all of these bits. Just make it so we're a bit more likely to survive if anything nasty comes. Right, there. Sleep, no Reaper, fantastic. First night done. What a speed run. Right, so this will be our home now. In the eventuality that we do die, at least we'll have a localized area. If we need to sleep somewhere else, we can just find some sheep and murder them. But we need to find somewhere to settle down properly. And in the middle of nowhere ain't ideal, really. Oh, crake, no. Yeah, you don't need to bother me. I'm actually just gonna make a shield, I think, actually. That's probably a good idea. Right, bog standard shield. Bam. That'll save our lives more than you'll probably like to commit. And I might upgrade that to a stone one quickly whilst we're still here. Nah, plenty. This crake is bothering me big time. I hate them. Crakes only attack you if you sprint. So don't run around them. But at the same time, they're fucking mental. Because they seem to track you for fucking ages. Apologies for the language. I'm not running, I'm just walking away, alright? Chill. More 𝗙𝗢𝗄s with no alphas, so... Sorry, mate. It's gotta happen. Now I got a shield, you're even easier to kill, because I can block your bolts for some reason. Oh my god, is that a village? Oh! Mate, that's perfect! Got our first waystone. We are hungry. I'm gonna have to... No, don't eat that 𝗙𝗢𝗄 meat. We're gonna eat this bit of beef. I'm gonna make a rapier as soon as I can as well, because this dagger has certainly served its purpose longer than I normally use them. Okay, let's make a better weapon quickly. It doesn't take too long. Got all the materials for it. No, we don't. Now we do. Handle, cobble. Please don't be terrible. Bastard. Don't matter. Doesn't matter. Broad ain't too bad. Slightly slower. But more damage. I'll take 10% damage buffs because rapiers are really, really strong anyway. Let's just pray that there isn't a dragon. Because dragons love villages. It's like the game knows it. It's got a really nice church. I've not actually seen one of those before. There's even these nice little farms that annoyingly villagers harvest, but they do provide some easy XP. So we'll just name this something funny. There we go. More 𝗙𝗢𝗄s. Don't kill the babies, they don't drop any levels, there's no point. They grow up and then you can harvest them. What the hell are you doing? You can't fly, you're a dinosaur. Don't worry, little one, I'll spare you. You'll die naturally because I've killed your parents. Don't worry about it though, it's fine. Lovely jubbly. And I think this is safe. I don't hear the flaps of death, also known as a dragon, or your mother. So yeah, we're gonna live here for the time being, till we can set up our own proper house, which we could live here. There's no disadvantage to living in a village. There isn't a library, I don't think. No. But we found you, which is good, because we can now summon you later on. Do you have a blacksmith's anywhere, Mr. Village? Yes? Oh my god, this is so lucky. Look, it's even got armour. Ugh. Oh, don't hit the snail. Okay, let's just get inside a second. Lots of armour, lots of tools, proper shields and everything. There's nothing in here, though. You're not meant to be in here. Okay, we could live here if it wasn't surrounded by those whatever called birds. Ow. Get out of here. Gonna bloody die, aren't we? Yeah, I don't care about tutorial. I'm nearly dead. We're stuck in a pissing house. Then we're just gonna have to make a bolt for it, really. Get some distance and go around. Right, okay. Plan. Oh, yes, the 𝗔𝗢𝗨𝗥𝗦. They're doing their job at last. Are there any more? They broke this armor stand. Right, it's just I need to find somewhere to heal. Bronze? Yeah, I'll take bronze. Okay, I feel safer here. Now we can invest into some levels. First things first, always agility. Get some defense up because we need to put armor on and a bit of magic just so we can use healing items. And that was quite well rounded out because now we can use this chain armor that'll make us survive a little bit more. Armor really doesn't do anything until it's enchanted, but you might survive a swipe or two extra. What the hell is that thing over there? There are many creatures that I am... Is that a baby aspid? Oh, that's adorable. Don't walk on me because you'll probably kill me, but that is adorable. I want one. Hello, house. You have loot in you, don't you? Yes. Where's all the wool you normally have in you? Dweller? I don't like the sound of that. I swear these houses normally have wool in them. It's there. I'm blind. I'm stupid. Ignore me. You turn these into bandages. Crack. And then we can heal ourselves at last. Yeah, I don't think this being swampy is ideal because lots of bad things come from swamps, but lots of good things come from swamps. I prefer them when you're a little bit more kitted up than at the beginning. It's even those little, they're not pixies. Don't know what they're called. Bad. So yeah, I would want to, that does seem like a nice place to set up home, but I don't like being close to that swamp, so I think I'll just nab one of these random houses. You can actually use these bird feathers as a ranged weapon till we get a bow, which one of these houses might have bows in them. Good stuff? Yes. I'm liking the idea of this house. This is cute. Even has drinking water in it. Alright, any of these houses will be perfect. We'll just sleep in them. Doesn't matter if we die, respawn. And then we can start focusing on getting some levels the next day. And maybe finding the key to make this mod pack really easy, which is a little secret I discovered. It's called Reddit. It's quite useful for telling you things you didn't know. I do need to check that church out before I go start though. I'm intrigued. Many hours I have played, never seen a church like this. Oh, is that no, it's not an XP tome. It does have a book and quill, which we can make an atlas out of. How does a church not have tons of loot? Oh, it's even got an enchanting table. This is really good luck. And nothing of note up here. That's whatever. 𝗔𝗢𝗥𝗦 has decided to greet me. Hello. Might have to kill you because you dropped levels. Ow. No, don't be horrible. I know I attacked you first, but don't be a knob. Thank you. Well, I think first things first, actually, before I do any crazy level grinding, set up a base of operations because we need somewhere to store all our stuff. So I'm going to put it here in the middle because it's nice and centralised. And I need to clear this bit anyway because I need plant fibres. Okay, so I'm not sure what I'm going to build a house out of, judging I don't have any building materials yet, but we'll work that out as it goes. Okay, so the key for easy level grinding is farming. It's the safest way of getting experience, I found. It's not 100% safe because, of course, nothing's safe in RLCraft. But a good way of getting it is literally just to have bollocks. Good method is to be able to harvest wheat, because every time you break a bit of wheat, you get a tiny bit of experience. Now, if you get a big enough farm, that becomes very, very efficient. But what I need is a place to live. So let's just do that quick right here with an inventory full of stuff. Definitely the thing I'm going to be doing is cutting down loads of trees for the time being. So bear with for a bit. This could take a little bit. It'll be worth it though. It'll jump cut for you, but for me, I have to go for the grueling process of destruction of nature. There we are. Nature destroyed even gave us some sweet, delicious treats for doing it. See? Nature wants you to destroy it. It doesn't want to be left alone, obviously. Now, ideally, I wanted to use a saw, but you need gathering 8 for that, and we're nowhere near skilled enough to do that, so we're going to have to do this the slow, painful way by doing it manually. Lovely, lots of wood. Just realised this is actually one of these archery towers. So I'm going to quickly loot this because I want a bow. Just for safety. They also have loads of things you can just nick, but this is what I'm after. Loads of arrows, a decent bow, there's even some like armour if you need it. I'm going to leave that there because technically what we've got on is slightly better. Okay, this seems ideal. We're just going to have a very basic bungalow design for now. Probably very square. No, it won't be pretty. We'll improve it over time. It won't be as bad as my original series, alright? Rest in peace, you were really shit, not gonna lie. Okay, there's the perimeter of it. You can see what I'm going for. Little storagey bit around this corner. Over there, just living quarter bits here, so... bed, shit here, storage along this wall here. Should be, if I measured it correctly, big enough for sets of 2 chests. Yep. Perfect. And all this high RLCraft houses have to be tall because you're going to stack your chests up real high. Is this enjoyable? I'm trying to make it more fast-paced so all the boring stuff goes quicker. Also, I'm a bit more confident playing this now, so it's not as dragging as it normally is. If not, complain in the comments. Look, I know this isn't an efficient way of building houses, and it looks silly at the moment. It'll be worth it. I can't have it just all wood. It will look stupid. Whilst I'm cutting down these trees for building material, I may as well go through what the plan is for after we've set up, which is going to be we need to find a rock. Well, we need to find chickens first, and then we need to get a rock, because exploring on foot takes forever, dangerous, and a rock is quite a good way of escaping dangers. So that's gonna be our go-to. But this is perfect as well. I'm going to steal all of this after I have a drink because this is unbearable. Oh, that's better. Please don't be full of silverfish. Actually, yes, be full of silverfish. Easy peasy levels. They only bite your ankles and you don't need them to be alive. Oh man, sun's setting already. I'm running out of time. We need to get back, go to bed. And I've just remembered I left my other bed in that house that we found. That's fine, it could be our checkpoint. We can go back to it and reminisce from when that was our first day of success, obviously. We can steal a bed from another house, it don't matter. Villagers don't need to sleep, I need to sleep. Hello there, house that's not my house. Do you have sleeping arrangements I can steal? Certainly do, thank you. Wow, this house looks so much better than the rest of this villagers. Glad I've decided to live in this and not, you know, an actual place. See, it's starting to, it's looking good. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to happily live in it. English is my first language. Alright, this has come along nicely. I mean, it's not perfect just yet. Yeah, we'll get the rest of it, don't worry. There we are, finishing touches. Didn't take that long, did it? That was only an entire day worth of building. It don't have a roof, but you don't need a roof to live. It's just, that's fine. Roofs are for the mentally deranged. And there goes my axe as well. Oh well. Oh shit. Come on, Bow, you gotta make this entertaining for people. You're just building a house, which you should be doing the interesting stuff. Fuck. Right, plan B, we're gonna finish that in our own time, in another bit. I'll just... Okay, for now, my next scummy thing to do for this village is steal all of their chests. Because I need storage space, and there's no point crafting them when I can just nick them all. And it saves time with me gathering stuff as well. And yeah, there's no point. You don't need much storage space at the start. It's just to carry all your crap. Go on, pick it up. Stop opening. Just grab the fucking chest. Thank you. All right, that'll do for storage space for now. We don't need much. What I do need though is a drink. Where's my crafting table? There it is. Make one of these. Wrong way. There we go. Now we can bring water on the go. And purify it as well, because all you peasant people who drink dirty water. There's a reason we invented clean water. Right, so house looks trash. That's fine. Designed to be temperamental. Temporary, not temperamental. Completely different thing. You just need to do the next bit, which is leveling, really. And the best way to do that is murdering things. But we're going to have to finish up here because I'm actually out of my allotted time. So next time, if you're super interested, we're going to be finding some wolves, looking for a battle tower or any other form of spawner, getting some easy levels, leveling up a bit, and then hopefully getting materials in order to soulbound a rock, because then we can fly around and explore easier. Can't explore on foot, just takes a lot longer, and we need to invest into some of these perks here. More specifically, this one and this one. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of playing RLCraft as fast as possible. It's like a speedrun, but in parts. And by speedrun, I mean, like, this isn't a speedrun because this isn't efficient. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Toodaloos.